Hi guys, this is Roxie from YouTube channel R&Acakedecorations, and in today's video we are going to make a baby bottom cake topper. Let's get started. The first thing that we are going to need is Rice Krispie treats, plastic and a cereal bowl, a skin tone gum paste, and of course this skin tone, it has to be the tone that you like or that you want, and another color to make the diaper, and that can be the color that you want too. I'm choosing white with blue dots. Okay, let's begin. We are going to put a piece of plastic on our bowl, and then we are going to fill it up with Rice Krispie all the way to the top and around. If you have Rice Krispies sticking up, just cut it with a serrated knife and use those pieces to put them on the empty spaces. Flip your bowl and push down really hard, and you can make movements. That way we can have a flat space right there in the bottom. Remove your bowl and fill the empty spaces with more Rice Krispies. Put the plastic and the bowl back and press again really hard. I ended up making this process like 2 or 3 times, and I just cut the sharp edges with a serrated knife, and I put it back, all that piece that I cut, inside of the empty spaces. Okay, when you have a really smooth shape, that's when you want it to fold your piece with gum paste. I'm going to use white gum paste. I just bought fondant from the Wilton's brand, and I add Taylor's powder. If you want to know how to make this combination and make your fondant into gum paste, you can go to my video list and search for the tutorial that I have right here and how to make gum paste using fondant. Well, we are going to make a really large sheet of white gum paste. It has to be larger than the piece that you make out of Rice Krispie. You can see that I'm using a white rolling pin that is made like from plastic, I think, and it's from the Wilton's brand too. And on the bottom I'm using just a cutting mat that I bought it on the Dollar Tree store. And that way it's non-stick, and I don't use like sugar or anything to make it non-stick. Well, now I just add a little bit of vodka and I rub it all over. That way it'll be sticky to the Rice Krispie. I just dry my hand, and then really carefully I take the paste and I just put it on top of my Rice Krispie treats piece. And I'm going to start rubbing my hand in circular motions on top, and then with the other one I'm going to start to pass it all around. That way I can make it really smooth, and I'm going to try not to fold the fondant. So with my other hand I'm like fixing it, that way it doesn't make like crease or like lines right there. So it's a little bit tricky at the beginning if you are a first time doing this kind of stuff, but with time you get used to it. So just try not to make like lines or folds right there, and you can use any tool just to smooth it out and to get rid of the bumps. Yeah, you just need to have a little bit of practice and patience, and that's it. Well, you cut the excess right there, and then if you don't like it how it is, like me, I think that it has a lot of bumps. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put another sheet of gum paste on top. So I'm going to make the same steps. Putting vodka, rubbing it, then dry in my hand, and then really carefully place it on top and start making circular motions with the palm of my hand. And then with my other hand, just trying to fix the fondant, not to make like folds or not to make like wrinkles. And I just fixing the fondant. I am not pulling like away. I'm just fixing it. That way I don't get like these folds or this crease or wrinkles right there. So that's a tip. Do not pull. Just fix. Okay. I don't know if you understand. You know that English is not my first language, so I really apologize if you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Spend all the time that you need to make it really, really smooth, because that's the bigger part of the cake topper, so it needs to be really smooth. If you don't achieve the smooth shape, don't worry, you can make like some design on top of this diaper. That way you can put, I don't know, lines or circles or whatever, just to make the eye go to see only the details instead of the mistakes. And this is the result. As you can see, it's not perfect. It's still, you can see the little bumps right there, but don't worry, we are going to make a design that way it doesn't show a lot. So I make in 3 parts my skin color gumpaste. These are going to be the legs. The other part are going to be the feet. And the other part I'm going to use it to make the little toes. So, of course, it can be the skin color that you want or the skin color that you choose. So, just work it out, the gum paste in your hand. That way you don't have any wrinkles. Then make like a big sausage, but one of the ends has to be smaller and the other end has to be like bigger. Okay? So, just make more pressure with the palm of your hand on one side. That way you can achieve the smaller part right there. And then you are going to place your hand on top and just pass it like this. That way you can have like a lick, right? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but just look at the images. This is what you have to make. And then when you are good, when you like what you make the other one exactly the same. Work it out your fondant or your gum paste in your hands just to avoid the wrinkles. This is the secret to avoid wrinkles. Work your gum paste and make sure that there is no lines in the paste. And when you see there is no lines right there, that's when you start making the shape that you need. Make sure that both of the legs are the same size. And then glue it together with a little bit of vodka right there. Don't worry that we are using vodka. Remember, the vodka has alcohol and it evaporates really fast. And that's what we need. We need it to evaporate really fast. That way we can glue it together and it dries fast and we have the piece ready really fast. I say fast a lot of times right now. Well, we are going to leave a little space right there because remember that we need to put the feet. So you have to have a gap right there. That way you can place the feet right there. So we are going to make them, just make like a oval, and then you have to put it flat in the surface like this and make a little indentation right there in the middle with your finger. And we need to make kind of like a triangle, I think, oval triangle. I don't know if that exists or not, but look, this is the shape that you need. So make it smaller on the bottom place your finger right there, just in the middle. That way you can make an indentation, and the top part, it has to be wider. So yeah, this is the shape that you need. And then make the other feet. And try to make it exactly the same or similar, because they have to look like they are from the same baby. Okay, images talk more than words, so just see the images, that way you can concentrate and see what I mean. Okay. So when you are happy with the feet that you just make sure that they are like similar, and then just glue it together to the other pieces with a little bit of vodka. And now we need to make the little toes or the little fingers. So I just grab gumpaste, and then I'm going to make like long snakes of gumpaste, but a little bit chubby. And I'm going to cut it on 5 parts. Each part has to be like bigger than the other one, because you know each finger has like different size. So yeah, I make 2 snakes, and then I'm going to cut them on 5 each one. I make sure that they are the same size, and now I'm going to cut them with a knife. And I just make 6 fingers instead of 5. Okay, I just remove the extra fingers. I count them again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to roll these gumpaste between my fingers to make all of them into balls. And of course, glue it together with a little bit of vodka. We are going to put the bigger toe first, right there, and then the other little fingers, or toes. I don't know how you call them, fingers or toes. Well, just make sure that you have 10 and it'll be good. I think this look a little bit empty, so we are going to make a decoration. I just make 2 sausage out of white gumpaste, and I'm going to use this bowling tool, just pressing down right here. And we can use our finger too if you don't have this bowling tool. And then we are going to glue it right there with a little bit of vodka. And that's it. That's how you make a baby bottom cake topper, or a baby butt cake topper. And that's it. That's how you make a baby bottom cake topper or a baby butt cake topper. Also, now it's the part that you can use your imagination, and you can add any design that you want to your diaper. You can put dots on it like me, or you can write something on the diaper like it's a boy, or if you don't know if it's a boy or a girl, you can make the question if it's a boy or girl and a question mark. Also, I'm putting a little bit of luster dust on red color just right there in the middle of the feet. And that's it. And also guys, if you want to know how to make buttercream, I have a video tutorial right here in this channel. So don't forget to subscribe, to give me a like, and remember this is YouTube channel R&A Cake Decorations. And also you can share your pictures with me on my Facebook. There is R&Acakedecorations, and follow us on Instagram. I'm Roxie and I see you on the next video. Bye bye.